What's going on, everyone? Jarek Cyphus, aka Cigar and Con here. It's another Friday, another video. It's time to kind of talk about a few things that are a little bit overdue, namely the review of Destiny 2's Shadowkeep and what's been going on with my health. For those who aren't up to speed, about a week ago, I went under and was spit roasted by two cameras, and they had an IV stuck in me, and apparently they didn't do a very good job of applying said IV because they collapsed a vein, and I bled like a motherfucking sieve inside my arm for about a week, and lost about a week of work for it. So it stung a little, especially with mounting medical bills. But I don't know, y'all's support has been helpful. I do appreciate it, especially with the streams. I'm going to try and get a stream done tonight because I actually have the house to myself for a change. So we'll see about getting a stream in here tonight and talk about some other things. Now, speaking of my health situation, though, I am back to work. I'm was officially up as of yesterday to go back to work, and some things are developing in my professional career that I'm not ready to talk about just yet, but I will be talking about soon, so stay tuned for that. But health-wise, again, if you missed it, lower half of my body, no Crohn's. Upper half of my body, they removed polyps, and they did test positive for being hyperplastic. Now, before those of you who are Google curious and Google sleuths go out there and start exploring what does hyperplasia mean, don't worry, I don't have cancer. Nothing tested positive for dysplasia on those polyps, so it's nothing to be alarmed about just yet. Does mean I'm going to modify my lifestyle a little bit and maybe a little bit smarter about not just what I eat, but the painkillers. I have to stay off NSAIDs for a while, stick pretty much to acetaminophen, Tylenol, things like that. So my tried and true Excedrin is no longer of any benefit to me. Sucks, but there it is. But there it is. That's my health. That's what's going on with me. Let's move on to Destiny 2 and what's freaking amazing about this expansion. What's amazing about this expansion? Literally fucking everything. I don't know if I need to go into any more detail than that, but this expansion is freaking awesome. This armor, however, is fugly. But I won't have to work for very long, so let's just get this damn quest out of the way and move on with our damn life. Destiny 2 Shadowkeep brought with it a lot of changes, a lot of sandbox changes. They nerfed the range fall off for damage on hand cannons and things of that nature. And they did some nerfing as well to pulse rifles. Damage fall off there as well. Did some buffs to sidearms. Did some buffs to scout rifles. You don't want to say like maybe a direct buff to scout rifles per se. It's just the nerfs of everything else really kind of benefited scout rifles. So things that used to be meta back in the day, like the Mida multi-tool, is now meta again, for example. You can see a lot of Mida multi-tools popping up in Crucible again, and they're pretty freaking dangerous. You also have Gambit scout rifles like Night Watch that are utterly disgusting with explosive rounds. So there's things like that you gotta watch out for. By no means does it mean that pulse rifles and hand cannons are garbage. They have their place now, and they don't completely invalidate the use of scout rifles. So for the most part, it's put PvP, i.e. Crucible, in a little bit of a healthier place, in my opinion. Gambit is still Gambit, still my favorite mode in the entire game, still my favorite mode in all FPS history, in my opinion, just because it's such a cool, unique mix of PvE and PvP. You can't get that experience the way you can in Destiny in any other game. There are other PvX style modes in other games, but not done in the way that Gambit delivers it. And to see it, tune into a stream sometime. I'm pretty much addicted to freaking Gambit like it's crack, so sooner or later you're going to see me play some Gambit and enjoy the ever-living shit out of it, because I love me some goddamn Gambit. I mean, my emote is Ding, which I'll pop out here and ding this nightmare because I'm rude like that. I'm disrespectful. Oh, and he's not going to treat me nicely for that. He's apparently very displeased that I was rude to him. See? That's called karma, and I do that to myself. So, okay, so that's general mechanics and sandboxy things taken care of for Destiny Shadowkeep 2. year 3, as we're calling it. Some of the armor changes that were done were very, very nice. Very, very needed because it allows for a lot of customization. Let me get out of danger here and I can show you what we're talking about. So, I don't have any year 1 armor to really kind of give you an example of how it used to look. I guess really, in a sense, it looks kind of like the way weapons were. It had different perks and stuff to it. And consumable mods. Well, now you have an energy path. And to upgrade it, you just simply upgrade and spend your materials. Eventually it costs a lot, and you'll have to start spending enhancement cores. But the more points you have in your armor tier, the more of these more expensive mods you can put in there. Like you have a Paragon mod, class ability regeneration speed. In my case, I'm a Warlock. I could drop a Rift and heal myself and other people. So it's going to cost more. Same with recovery. If I want to heal more as a Warlock, I'm going to have to spend some energy on it. So you can see some things cost less than others, and it changes the bar accordingly. You have a Dream's Bane mod, handy, because I'm about ready to go fight some nightmares here. And that's going to kind of lead me into my next, I guess, segue into my next topic of this game, the story. Warning, spoiler alert. Turn away now if you haven't played this, because there will be lots of spoilers. If you've beaten Destiny 2, seen some of the lore things from Destiny 1, you already know what she means by pyramid. The darkness has indeed returned. They are starting their campaign slowly but surely against humanity again, and they're trying to do so by tormenting the ever-living shit out of us and poor Eris Morn. Yes, it's kind of Eris Morn's fault that the darkness decided to make their triumphant return with such fanfare. But sooner or later, Bungie, in the absence of Activision that was hamstringing every creative idea they had, Bungie had to kind of go back to make somewhat of a return to form, I would like to call it. And boy, have they done that. The writing in this expansion is utterly terrific. This poor ghost. And that's another thing. You never really gotten to see your ghost truly be afraid since the time that the light was taken away when Dominus Gaul attacked the city and trapped the Traveler. And now our ghost is feeling the influence of the pyramid, the darkness. So it isn't just the light that can influence our ghosts. And it makes you wonder, are our ghosts, is this light of the Traveler, the darkness of these pyramids, kind of one and the same? Or are they an equilibrium that exists as a celestial balance of the cosmos? I'm just kind of speaking in nerd terms here, but you know, that's what I do. I get into the grand scheme of things when it comes to this whole game, and I'm fascinated by the lore implications that the darkness being here represents. So, if you haven't had a chance to play Destiny 2 yet, I can't recommend it enough. And with it being free to play for right now, I mean, you have nothing to lose by downloading it on Steam or downloading it on your PlayStation or your Xbox and just giving it a try. I mean, there's never been a better time to try Destiny out again. There's plenty of players on now. I mean, there's even a queue during resets and stuff. So, you know, it's a game that's kind of found its niche again. Its popularity is starting to kick back into high gear. And it couldn't have happened at a better time. And I think the revitalization of the community is going to be extra vitally important to this game surviving for years to come, especially as, you know, we're closely inching towards the end game of the Destiny experience. But I want you all to experience this for yourself without dying. Let's not die. I want those of you who have yet to play Destiny and Destiny 2 and experience the essentially the climax of this particular chapter of Destiny 2. I want you all to experience it for yourself, because don't just take my very candid review and playthrough of this for yourself. Go ahead, Try it out for yourself. And let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm really curious to see what new players think about Destiny 2 and really Destiny itself. Try out the new light experience. And you know what? Maybe we'll make some new friends and have some more raid friends along the way. And, this is always an extra spooky moment here. Welcome to the darkness. But you'll have to see this for yourself. Hope to catch y'all next time. Tune in next Friday for another video. Hope to see y'all again. Cyphus signing out.